Hello everyone, Storm 101 here. Today we'll be doing a live stream. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I'm gonna let me go ahead and first get this live stream uploaded to for my Twitter followers. Gotta get everything set up here. Bingo. Alright, so that's in. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. And so we got a couple winter storms to talk about first. We also got Tropical Storm Epsilon. We also have severe weather to talk about. And also, if you guys don't see my subscriber count, I am one away from 300 right now. So I am very close to the 300 subscriber mark. If you guys do have any questions throughout the stream, you could go ahead and put it in the live chat. And let's go ahead and get started. So what I first want to talk about here is actually this. And if you guys seen my last video, I've already talked about this. I'm going to be mentioning this a few more times for my next couple of videos. And my questions are, you guys could put in the chat here if anybody's watching on the live stream. What do you guys consider a winter storm? What do you guys consider a winter storm in general? Or what do you guys consider a major winter storm? And so far, only got 5, got none, no comments on the last video. So, but again, I'm gonna need more than 5 people. And if we don't really get a lot of people, to answer stuff like that, I'll just put in my own here, and that's these numbers here. Although I may have to change these a little bit here. So yeah, if you guys want to answer these 3 questions, I'll go ahead and put it in this chart here, and I'll average them out. So yeah, on that. And let's move on to the winter side of things here. This is currently the watch warning map. And we actually do have winter storm warnings in effect for south central Minnesota into west central Wisconsin. Here we got winter weather advisories in effect for northern Wisconsin, portions of upper Michigan, a good chunk of Minnesota, northeastern South Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, most of Montana as well. Meanwhile, we do have winter storm watches in effect. This also includes south central southeastern Montana, northern South Dakota, central southern South Dakota, portions of Minnesota, and also for a couple counties in north central not Colorado, Wyoming there as well. So yeah, this counts as a winter storm now. Of what I've been talking about here on my last video, I talked about a potential mini winter storm. Look what happened. We actually have a winter storm here, which I think I've heard there's reports of at least 6 feet of snow. Not feet, inches of snow into some of these regions here, if I'm not mistaken. There, uh, if we compare it to my forecast here, it's doing all right. I mean, what's not areas that are not going to verify that well? It's going to be portions of Wisconsin to Upper Michigan. Although everywhere else is pretty much going to verify pretty daggone well. What's also pretty good as well, with much going to verify pretty good as well with this forecast here. It's over some of the same areas that's currently under a winter storm warning. And for some of these regions here, it's snowing right now. This is in eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And as you can see here, we got bands of some moderate to heavy snow here, mostly light snow, but some of these yellows here, that kind of indicates some moderate snow here. So, yeah, quite a bit of snow falling over some of those regions right now. So, yeah, and this is the National Weather Service forecast here. This was issued in Eastern Time. it's 2 o'clock, but Central Time this is 1 o'clock. You can see here we do expect some areas to get close to 6 inches of snow across portions of Wisconsin here. And eventually there could be still be a decent amount of snow for portions of upper Michigan. Some areas could see up to 4 inches of snow across some of those regions there. So yeah, it's still quite a bit of snow to come here. And that's kind of the first winter storm out of the way. Let's actually talk about the second winter storm that'll likely be coming up very soon here. And if we kind of switch gears here, uh, this is this is snowfall for the next 48 hours, and this is the snowfall forecast right now for the second wave of snow here. We got some areas could be seeing 10 to maybe 11 inches of snow across portions of North Dakota. Eventually, pick it back up again into northern Minnesota, could see some snowfall amounts up to 8 or 9 inches of snow. So yeah, quite a bit of snow coming here, folks. Probably won't be surprised if these winter storm watches get upgraded to winter storm warnings here. That's something I do expect here as well. And if we look into the GFS, or say here, it's going to be starting to begin. Looks like the GFS indicating will start on Thursday, but around the same time on Thursday, there will be some severe weather across portions of northeastern Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin, and southeastern Minnesota. Let's actually go through that real quick since it's a pretty quick section. And this is today, no severe weather expected. Day 2, no severe weather expected. Day 3, gonna margin risk across east central Iowa. Then you got and even extends to southwestern Wisconsin, and even the northwestern tip of Missouri as well. I lost connection with my phone again. There we go. And all hazards are there. We're talking about could be some hail, damaging winds. There could also be for a couple tornadoes. That's also a possibility. Well, we're kind of lacking on some of the ingredients right now, so that's why the threat is low. But we're really using the NAM for this event here, which I've heard has been doing all actually good for the past couple days here. So we'll use this for today. And it seems like it has a little bit of a southwestern shift here. This is the supercell composite. You can see here the numbers are decently high. We'll take a look at the wind forecast down there, so you can see here it's showing a pretty favorable environment for at least for a hodograph for a tornado. But what you can also see there's a cap as well. And what a cap does, it prevents storms to really, develop here. Um, so yeah, but we do expect this cap here to break later in the day into the overnight hours, especially along the cold front. So that'd be definitely something to watch here as well. Although all threats are on the table for some severe weather, and it's looking like the main bullseye for right now. It's looking to be Central and Eastern Iowa here, which these folks there already got hit hard back in August with a derecho that went through some of these same regions. So they don't really need any severe weather. Here's another photograph here, and the cap is pretty much broken here, although the surface cape is pretty low with 534, although most of the other greens are in place. Are favorable for pretty much all hazards at this time here, so that'd be definitely something we gotta watch here. And we'll really quickly look through kind of future radar showing from the NAM. Could be some thunderstorm activity late Wednesday into Thursday morning across some of the same regions, but you can see here with the NAM here, not showing too much of any thunderstorm activity, although maybe the better chance of severe weather across northeastern Iowa there. You can see a little bit, could be a little bit better thunderstorms up there. And then the severe threat really diminishes very quickly after that as your low pressure system starts to move very quickly to the northeast there as well. So that's severe weather out of the way. Let's kind of go back to the winter side of things. And that same system will cause a possibility for a winter storm across the northern plains, the upper Midwest. See there as well. And then it could be maybe a mini winter storm. That's a possibility. But it's a little bit far out. And you know what? It's actually not that far out though. But the GFS does show is a very deep trough across the south central United States here, showing snow in New Mexico and Texas. Dex mains vids Ultra HD. Well, I'm gonna guess you will at get any severe weather or any snow. Which location are you talking about, Dax? There? Because I don't know where you live. Or you can get me a portion of the state. There, you can give me that too. And kind of going back here, um, you can see here the GFS trying to show maybe could be a pretty big mess across New Mexico and Texas. So West Virginia, severe weather is looking to be very unlikely for the next several days for right now. Although snow, I don't know about snow. I mean, I think in the long range here, there's a possibility for a big trough to move into portions of the eastern United States, so there could be possibility there. But for right now, I don't see any severe weather happening or snow at this time here for West Virginia. But good question though. So going back here, let's kind of move this back here in time. Let's take a look to some other models. This is the Canadian model. It's going to take a little bit to load. You can see here showing some pretty hefty snow across northern South Dakota, kind of pretty much around the Dakota border there of North and South Dakota here. Look at be probably where some of the most heaviest of the snow and more than likely the higher totals is looking to be for right now. At least this is what's indicated from the Canadian model. Let's take a look to those snowfall mounts. You can see here the Canadian model is showing snowfall mounts up to showing some dark greens, possibly up to 18 inches of snow. That's a possibility there. Although those white colors and green colors, when you get to those colors, that's over a foot. And when you get to those dark green colors, that's getting close to the 18 to 20 inch mark. So, or even a little bit closer to 2 feet. So there could be a decent amount of snow coming across portions of Dakotas and also for northern Minnesota as well. So just to keep in mind of that. Although I've not made a snowfall forecast for that event yet, I may do it tomorrow if I have enough time. So yeah, on that, if we go back to the GFS, this is its prediction for snow. Kind of similar here, not as high amounts, although a little bit of a different location here, but still showing amounts over a foot for snow. So yeah, quite a bit of snow could be coming again for portions of the Dakotas and even into Minnesota as well. So for any snow lovers that live into some of those regions, will be very happy with this here. And even for sorry getting hit by a winter storm right now. So yeah, I wish I was having this snow right now because man, I have not seen a good snow in years. It has been a long time. But that's pretty much the well, we'll look into one more model, the winter storm section of all things. The last section will be the tropics. That's yet. You can see here by the European model, mostly light to moderate snow, but this is the snowfall amounts for the next 3 days. Okay, that is not in the right amount. That's in centimeters. So let me go to the menu here. Fahrenheit snow in inches. There we go. And showing snowfall amounts closing 16 inches of snow. So this, I'll say this will no doubt be a winter storm. here for northern South Dakota and southern North Dakota, and that's looking to be where some of the highest amounts will be. Although central and northern Minnesota may get to see a lot of snow as well. So yeah, good amount of snow coming for some of those regions there. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is the tropics. We got Tropical Storm Epsilon here. That's pretty much the only system we'll be talking about today. You guys may be wondering what the heck happened to this system right here that I'm also been showing developing into a major hurricane. Well, one biggest thing is there's been tons of wind shear around, and there's still a lot of wind shear going on right now. So the chances of this thing developing is very low right now. A 10% chance the next 5 days. Development's looking like right now pretty much not going to happen. It's not even picking up on the models either. So yeah, nothing really to worry about that system for right now. But for Epsilon, may have a threat to Bermuda. Although the good news is for Bermuda, the worst of it will miss it to the east. However, they will still get effects from tropical storm winds. Here's Bermuda right here, and the SPC's got them. I'm at the National Hurricane Center. It's got them up to a 50% chance for some tropical storm winds. Not only tropical storm winds, you guys can still see a decent amount of rain, uh, with large waves as well. Epsilon will likely create some big waves out there as well. So that's kind of your main threats for right now for Bermuda. But other than that, doesn't really have threat to land other than Bermuda. And that's pretty much it. That's all it is. And the tropical storm wind field is pretty large as well. But we do expect soon here, looking like could become a hurricane by tomorrow. But we're going to see about that. Other than that, yeah, other than Epsilon, nothing really to worry about in the tropics here. It's looking to be more of a fish storm here, which is pretty good news there. And looking into infrared satellite imagery, looking pretty well organized there as well. And here's the hurricane models, pretty good agreement. It'll just go out to sea. And again, we do expect this to become a Category 1 hurricane as well. And at least there's a good agreement for that as well. So that's pretty much it there, guys. If you guys do have any questions right now, go ahead and put it in the chat here. If you guys do not have any questions, I'll go ahead and leave the stream. So yeah, on that. But yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about here. How many subscribers do I have right now? I wonder if any of you guys subscribe to me, because we are literally one away from 300. You can see there the number 299. Now, I don't know what special I'm going to do for 300 subscribers. I know I did not do a special for 200 subscribers, although I'm thinking about doing it for 300 subscribers, which is a pretty good goal for how big my channel is. So yeah, I'm going to figure out and see what I'm going to do for a special here as well. Not 100% sure yet, but I'm sure I'll find out soon. And I guess you guys do not have any questions, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. If you guys like this live stream, hit the like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications so you never miss an upload. If you guys have questions about this, you can put in a comment section down below. I'll answer you guys questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.